What's up guys, it's Danny Plays, and welcome back to another Minecraft video. Today we're going to be doing a redstone video, and I'm sure that if you've had a successful survival world and you've needed to smelt a lot of resources, you've probably seen this before, like an auto smelter. Yeah, but if you've most likely seen one of these, but have you seen this? Probably not. Probably not. And what the heck is this contraption? Basically, okay, I've come up with a combination of my auto sorter, a super smelter, and so it has 2 blast furnace, 2 smokers, and 2 normal furnaces. It also sorts out materials, and since the only 2 ores you have to smelt are iron and gold, well, there is netherite, but you know, you probably don't have that much of that anyway. There's also, you can choose which meats you want, and as you can see, it cooks relatively quickly because it's 2 of each. Now, you could extend on this pretty much infinitely, although with this redstone circuit, you can only make the droppers 3 high. But so before I build this, I'll just explain how it works. Actually, I'll probably explain how it works as I build it, so we'll do that. So first of all, we need to start off with 3 rows of chest. Then we need to be back like this. Make sure all the hoppers are connected to the chest. This is the most simple part, and I assume people would understand that, so I'm not going to really explain why you have to do that. Next, furnace does have to be on the end, because since it uses my sorting system idea, and you don't have to sort anything into the furnaces are just random blocks that you want to smelt. It doesn't have anything, but that does mean it has to be on the end. The other 2 can be placed wherever you want, like you could even make it like 1 blast furnace smoker, but I just prefer to do it like this for look reasons more than anything else. Okay, now this part's a little bit confusing. Actually no, this isn't confusing, but by the way, I created this. Like this, I'm positive with the amount of people who play Minecraft, there's someone who's made at least a similar design to this. But this did come from my own mind, and that's why you see 3 of them. This was my first attempt, which failed, second attempt, which failed, and finally my 3rd attempt, which actually worked. So we're going to be using the 3rd attempt as the model. Okay, now that we have this set up, so yeah, let me take back what I said. This isn't complicated, it's just something I never really dealt with before. I actually, and because of the way this works, I actually recommend putting your blast furnace in the middle if you want to smelt down the ores the fastest, but if you want food, put food in the middle. Because for whatever reason, when you do this, it'll always put the most in the middle chest. Now what this is doing is, if you fill this chest with coal, it'll equally deposit the coal, except for in the middle, which I don't understand. In the middle it does twice as much as it does on the out rims, but that's not a problem if you have enough to make it a stack for each. This is the only part you have to refill, by the way. Like, the rest of it should be automated. So then we need to have it go like this, having the hoppers have to connect in to each other like this. See, all are connected to the previous hopper. Now this is where it gets, I'm actually not going to explain too much into this part because I did a previous video on my auto sorter, so what you're about to see is just from my auto sorter video. So go back and watch that if you want to understand this part, but I will understand how this, I will explain how this works in a second. Where's my dropper? I will, however, say it is very important that these hoppers, although it doesn't look like it, face into this block, and it can't be a half slab either. It will not function if you don't do this. Why? I don't know. I may make redstone videos, but I still don't understand the tech portion of this game sometimes. I understand how to do it, not why it works. So, now that you have the base done, this is actually, I made this a lot harder on myself than it needed to be when I built this the first time. This is actually quite a simple design. As I said earlier, you can expand this to be however big you want. So that means like you could have 6 blast furnaces in a row. But now that we've done the actual this part of it, it's time to get to the technical stuff. So these 4 have to have something like this. Then we need a row like this, a row like this, one here. Actually, this bottom one right here is not necessary, so I'm actually going to break that because it is not necessary. I'm actually going to break this one real quick because, whoop, wrong thing. I need to put these here. But this row is necessary. So then we put. Now that's honestly most of it complete. I just need redstone torches now, and I will be done. If you guys want me to start adding the exact amount of resources you need to build it to the size that I'm building it, I will add that at the beginning of the video if you guys leave comments about that. This video for my next redstone video. So now that we've got this done, it's really just about making sure we fill it up right. So if we go to nature, let's grab a stack of chicken and beef, a stack of gold and iron, some wood, and let's grab some cobblestone. So here's how we're going to set this up. So is this one of the blast furnaces? This is. So here we have to add in. Is it working? Yes, it is working. A clear way to know it's working is if the stuff is not going down. So there has to be 18 with 4. I'm only going to say that once because again I did this in my auto sorter video. Okay, this is the beef. Okay, now, did I forget to, let's see, yeah, I haven't loaded it with coal yet. So, because I haven't filled it with coal quite yet, let's do that. I'm only gonna add 3 stacks. Actually, I'll add 6. And as you can see, the coal will start to empty. And now, if we put all this in, and I'll even put it in a random order just to prove that it works. That is random, right? Let's switch these 2 out. There. Now, this is a pretty random order. So, let's see. What is being... Oh, I am... I thought it was done. I am... Oh, that is dumb of me. Forget what I said. It is not done. I was just being... idiot. Oh, gosh. Okay. Okay, that should be all I need now. So, boom. What? Okay, there. Now, everything should be done. See? Okay, look. Iron's going in here. Once all the iron is deposited, we will see that the wood will end up in this furnace, I believe. There we go. Look, we got the wood smelting in this furnace. Now we should get gold in this furnace next. Yep, here we go. Should be emptying the gold. Yep, there we go. Gold is in now. After the gold, we should start seeing beef in... I don't actually remember. This one, maybe? Or was it... No, it was the left one. Okay, so after the beef, we will see cobblestone in here and the chicken in here. What really proves that this works is the fact that, one, it's skipping furnaces instead of emptying, like, the wood didn't go in this one or this one. But what really proves it is actually the food, because if this didn't sort it, then the food would end up in one of the furnaces and still work. But because of this, it is actually cooking everything down in the correct order. And everything is working. So now I'm just waiting for the chicken. There we go. Chicken is being emptied. Now what happened to my... Okay, actually something did indeed happen. There is one thing I forgot. And that is, you will actually only be able to put one furnace at the end unless you change this. There is a way to fix this. You would just have to make it so that it evens out, but I'm not really gonna mess with that right now. So this is it's 80% working. That's one furnace. Actually, I'm just gonna say 90. 99. That if you can, in fact, I'll just make this a little challenge for you guys. If you can take this design and figure a way to make this last furnace work using at least something that resembles this design, then yeah, that will be... Leave a comment. I'll just, I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but I'll do something. So yeah guys, this is how you make an automated super smelter that has all three furnace types. I don't know what I'm gonna title this video because that's a mouthful. So we will see. See you guys later. This was Danny Plays.